Hi, I'm Ebonie Allard and I'm author of Misfit to Maven, from to and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I wrote the book, who it's for, and the impact that it's had both on my life and business and on those people who've read it. So why did I write it? I wrote the book really because there wasn't a book out there by a woman who was willing to share um, what it took emotionally to grow up on the job, to make it up as you went along, to be a more kick-ass and kind misfit in the world. I didn't really understand how to become an entrepreneur. I didn't really understand what it took to become confident and to become a maven, to be a self-responsible adult, to have clarity and courage and confidence. And I wish that there was a book out there where someone had been really real with me about what was going on for them and help me to relate that to my life. So the book is really real. It's very personal. It's very true. And that meant that at the end of writing it, which took me about 2.5 years of trawling through a lot of research that went into a book and all of my diaries and old journals and all the trainings I'd done and everything else, I then, when I actually finished writing it, sat on it for 6 months because I was really scared. I was really scared that it would negatively impact my life, the people around me, my personal friends and family. It would negatively impact their life. And I wasn't sure that anyone would read it or that it would impact people's lives positively. And in the end, I decided to do it because I'd put in all that work and I figured if it just helped one person, that was enough. And it went out into the world, and the first 5-star review that I got on Amazon from a stranger, and the first email that I got saying, "Your book saved my life, thank you," made me cry and made me realise just what a big thing it was to do, to share with such authenticity, with such grit and reality, what was going on in my life. And I was able to see how that was rippling out into other people's lives and how they were able to see that if they were willing to do the work and to really look at who they were, then they could change their lives too. So my life's changed quite a lot since then. It's the book itself came out at the end of 2015. So it's been out a little while now, and I stopped writing about the kind of reality and the period in my life of about 2.5 years before that. So it's been quite a while, and I feel really detached in a way from who I was then. And yet when I meet all these wonderful people who've had the experience of reading my book and who reach out to me through the book bonuses or by getting in contact with me online, and we have conversations, it's just opened up my world in a way that I never imagined, couldn't have expected, and really created relationships and a sense of connection with people who really, really get me and have enabled me to see just how common this feeling of being a misfit is, and how the parts of my life that I share in the book were not as weird and as strange and as unique as I perhaps thought. So I've had all sorts of people get in touch with me having had shared experience, and that's what I really love about this site and the work that Janet's doing in the world. Is about keeping it real, about supporting one another and having that space to really keep it real and to engage with other women in a way that means that we are promoting community over competition and participation over perfection, which are both things that are hugely, hugely important to me. So I really hope that you enjoy the book, and I'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch with Janet. He'll pass it on to me or with myself online, and I would love to hear about any aha moments that you have as a result of reading about your own life or about anything really. So yeah, enjoy.